This is Ashley, your favorite wig maker, coming to show you behind the scenes on our wig making process. The key to a flawless wig is proper placement. We first put the lace closure on and then we draw guidelines. The guidelines are used to help us stay on track when sewing the tracks on with the sewing machine. When the guidelines are finished, it's time to go to the sewing machine. So we stitch each track and also the closure down with the sewing machine. This helps for your wigs to last you for over 2+ years. Wig making is definitely a tedious process. You have to make sure that you're using proper techniques. First, you want to make sure that the cap is as flat as possible. Second, you want to make sure that you're not pushing or pulling the cap through the sewing machine. If so, your cap would be too big or too small, or your wig will be too big or too small. Instead, you just let the sewing machine pull the cap and the track through effortlessly. Your main job is to make sure that the track is flat and the cap is flat. Now, I will admit there are times when I'm making wigs that I just get really frustrated and I start doubting that the wig is going to come out the right way. But like the saying goes, you have to trust the process. Apply pressure. It's not gonna look good in the beginning, but honey, when you put that slay on it at the end, you'll be thanking yourself. Speaking of process, I didn't record all of the process. This is just the actual wig making on the sewing machine. The first thing that we do is sew the closure onto the cap. And then as you saw, we did the guidelines. And once the unit is completed on the sewing machine, we go over to bleaching the knots on the lace. And what this does is it gives us the most natural scalpiana look on your lace closure or your lace frontal. And then we go in and tweeze the hairline to make your wig look even that much more natural. And then we put a little baby hair in, and then we style. So yeah, this is just a portion of the process, not the full process. And of course, when we reach the end of the track, we have to cut the thread to release the track from the sewing machine. When you take your time on the sewing machine, you end up with a nice, neatly sewn, flat track on your cap. Our units are made on what's called a ventilated cap. And so what you see here is us removing that plastic off the cap. A ventilated cap gives you access to your scalp, unlike the dome caps that are used that are fully closed in. So with the ventilated cap, you have access to scratch in between or do any hair loss treatment. And of course, you just have to throw her on just to see what it's doing, what it's giving. It's giving, ooh girl. So it's given, oh girl, but we know now we have to definitely style and tame these curls. My favorite product for defining these curls is the Cantu Creamy Cleansing Shampoo. When I tell you, it is the GOAT of all clarifying shampoos in my opinion. Do you see how those curls are popping? Honey, do you see the end result? Do you see why it's important to trust the process and apply pressure? Because I see it, okay? So So there you have it, behind the scenes of an adorned unit. Let us know in the comments what type of videos you would like to see in the future. We'll work on pushing those out for you. Until next time, queens, keep giving what you give and keep shining your light. Bye.